I'm used to give all I have. I'm used to get nothing back. Wherever I go, it's the same. There's no excuses, no one to blame. Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you, everything has changed. Even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain? Even as we're having a fight. Say you, say you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Dia. I'm a photographer living in San Diego and I normally do planner videos and stuff, but today I thought I would share a little vlog with you guys of me resetting for the month of November, and today is Monday, so kind of just resetting for the week. And we recently kind of just got thrown out of our routine because my mother-in-law and sister-in-law came to stay with us for about 4 days. So I'm trying to get back on track. I just finished my 5-mile run. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. That has been my routine for a long time, but it kind of kept edging closer to 6:30, and today was the first morning I got myself up at 4 again. I did my morning routine, which you guys saw at the beginning of the video, and the time hasn't changed yet. So the sun starts rising at 6:30, but it really doesn't get bright out until 7. So I've just been kind of having a really slow morning routine where I get up, I do my journaling, my reading, and then I even have a little bit of time to snuggle with my dogs and read the current book that I'm reading for fun, because I hate when I end up not having time later in the day and then I'm sad I didn't get to read my fun book. So yeah. I'm also on, let me look, where's my phone? I'm currently on day 49 of this 75-day hard challenge, and I'm down 16 pounds, and it's really just been mainly from kind of tracking my calories, making sure I'm not taking in too many calories, not drinking alcohol, not really having any sweets for dessert besides peanut butter on rice cakes with honey drizzled over it. So anyway, I'm all over the place right now. I just thought I would show you guys kind of how I'm resetting for my week and the month and what I've been eating. I'm actually really enjoying the 75-day challenge. In the beginning, I was mainly just walking twice a day, nothing too hard. If you guys want me to make a detailed video about my experience with the 75 hard, go ahead and leave a comment down below and I'll do that. But right now, I need to eat because I am so hungry. And I guess this will kind of be a what I eat in a day video as well. This is what I'm having this week for breakfast. It's overnight oats. I made it a little different this time. I made it with sprouted oats instead of regular quick oats, and I actually like it a lot. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, but as soon as I get done, I'll go ahead and show you guys how I make this. I usually prep 2 of them at a time, and I need to do that because this is my last one. So I'm gonna eat and then I'll show you guys how I make this. I finished breakfast and then I had to go take my dogs for a walk really quick, so I'm gonna show you how I make the current overnight oats that I'm eating. The ingredients that I'm currently using, I have these sprouted oats that I got from Sprouts, and I'll go ahead and leave a picture of what the package looks like. I have PB2 that I picked up from Costco, chia seeds that I picked up from Costco, almond milk that I picked up from Costco, and also maple syrup, also from Costco. And I think that's it. Yeah, so that's all that I put in it, and I'm just using these bowls. It has these like lids that I like a lot. So like I said, I only make 2 of these at a time just because you never know. Plans change, and I don't like to have too many of these made just so that I don't ever accidentally have any go bad. Let me show you how I mix this up.
tray. Will you come over when nothing's right?
That's how easy it is to make overnight oats. My daughter just recently learned how easy it was, so she's been making them for herself as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get showered and get dressed and get ready and then get my day started. I have to start on some laundry. I need to update all of the calendars because tomorrow is November 1st. And then I'm not sure exactly what else I have planned. I think I need to prep my planners as well. And I want to try and get all of this done before my husband comes home because we have to work on one of the sports teams when he gets home. So I just want to make sure I'm ready for him. And then for lunch today, I already prepared it yesterday, but I'll show you what it is when lunchtime comes. And I actually made dinner already yesterday. I made a crock pot chicken noodle soup, which was delicious. So my next 2 meals are already made, which is a huge piece of productivity advice I can give you guys. I know it seems like it can take a couple of hours to meal prep and it can be hard to block out that time of day, but now that I meal prepped my lunch and my dinner before my work week starts, it's just so easy so that when I do get caught up in the middle of working and I don't want to stop to go cook myself something, I already have something that's made and healthy and I know that I love it, so I'm actually excited to eat it. Let's get this day started. Okay guys, all showered and ready to go now. I'm gonna look in my planner and see where I wanna get started. But before I do, excuse the hair. I'm in the middle of trying to figure it out. When people say if you have frizzy hair, it's not really that you have frizzy hair, you have curly hair. They're not wrong. I have been straightening my hair most of my life and my hair was just getting so dry. I was tired of doing it, so I decided to try a few products to let it go curly, and I didn't realize how curly my hair really is. I thought it was just a little bit wavy, but it's actually pretty curly, especially once it dries. And I definitely need a haircut because before this, I had an A-line haircut, and then as I started growing it out, I kept it in a very sharp line with my hair longer in the front, and that just didn't look good with curly hair. It just looked really off balance. So I trimmed the hair around the front of my face all by myself, which I know people are gonna cringe, but I was desperate and I need to find a new hairdresser that's closer to me. So in the meantime, I just cut it myself, but I really need to find somebody that knows how to cut curly hair because back here, there's a lot of weight to my hair and I know it should probably be layered or something, but anyway, all of that just to say that I have been trying these 2 products right here. I was using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk and the gel, and I liked it, but it left my hair a bit too crunchy. I've been using this Miss Jessie's leave-in conditioner, and this one smells good. It actually has like a lemony smell to it, and then the Jelly Soft curls, and I love the smell of this one. It smells really good. I've been using these 2 things and I'm just trying to find the balance of how much to use in my hair. So at first I don't want to say it gets crunchy, but it is a little bit stiff. And then once my hair completely dries, I just kind of crunch it all and it gets really soft and pretty curly. But I'm still trying to figure it out and I don't have the patience to do the whole curly girl method where I dry my hair and put a bunch of stuff in it and everything. So if you guys have any advice for me for like a lazy curly hair routine, let me know down below. So let's see what I have in my calendar so far for today. I haven't prepared my calendar for November yet, and my friend just texted we're supposed to have a get together tomorrow, and I completely forgot because I normally will get my calendar ready for the next month a week before the month happens, and I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. Let's see what we're getting done today. So for today, I need to do an October TN flip reel, November TN flip reel. I need to do some accounting. I need to do my laundry. I need to give my plants some love. They need to be watered. And I need to update our wall calendar. What else? The calendar in my notebook, which is this one right here. This is my Wonderland 222 in the B6 size. So I need to update this. And then I want to start keeping track of my blog stats, and I have a blog post that I need to finish. And then if I have time, I want want to find a way to create a content calendar for my blog and for YouTube. This is a constant struggle for me whenever I start to do blogging and YouTubing again. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet, but I do have a blank calendar system that's just kind of sitting there, and I might use that. We'll see. For now, let me go ahead and get the laundry started, and then I'm going to start updating all of the calendars because it is 9 o'clock now, and I think my husband's going to be home by about noon or 1, so I want to have all this done before he gets home. So let's get started. All done watering the plants. I can water almost all of them in the sink except for my 2 fiddle leaf figs. This is my fiddle leaf fig that I purchased from Costco probably a little over a year ago, and he was quite beat up once I got him home and unwrapped him. Most of his bottom leaves were just dead and smashed and broken, but I decided to keep him and try to revive him, and he's doing really well. He has outgrown his little bamboo pole right here, so I went ahead and purchased a new taller pole for him yesterday from Home Depot. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to put that in, and then I'm gonna dust him because I noticed he's quite dusty. I'm gonna go ahead right now, dust him, put in his new pole, and then give him a good watering. All done. As you can tell, he's getting a bit too tall for me. I'm gonna probably have to use a stool the next time I dust him. And I noticed when I was dusting him that he is getting some new growth at the top, which is very exciting for me. I want to try and notch him so that he grows off into another branch. And I tried it, but I don't think I went deep enough, so I'll probably try it again. They say you have to try several of them because it's not always successful, but I also wanted to share with you guys these gloves. They are amazing. I can't even remember whose vlog I saw them on, but I got them on Amazon and they came in a pack of 3, and they make dusting the plants so easy because you can be gentle with them and hold them with one hand and dust them with the other, and I really like them. I'll leave the link for them down below. Plants are all caught up and watered now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start updating all of my calendars because my laundry is still going. My main monthly planning is done here in my Wonderland B6, and I keep everything personal and business on here that's gonna take us out of the office. And right now I'm looking at my husband's Sansama calendar, which is attached to his Google, so that I can see what he might have going on for the week, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my calendar. And then I'm gonna look through our personal schedule to see anything that is gonna happen. And then once I have it in this calendar, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it to our wall calendar. And we love having that wall calendar there because even though my planner is always out on my desk, I don't necessarily have it open to my monthly page. And when we get a call and someone asks us if we're available on a certain day, it's easier to just go ahead and look over at our wall calendar, then open up our planners. So I am looking at his calendar right now. I'm gonna go ahead and write in what he has, and then I'm gonna go ahead and write in my stuff and then do the other calendar. And then I think I'm gonna see what I'm gonna use for my blog content calendar. Done updating the calendars. We don't have much going on in November. We never really do in November and December. We try to keep it pretty empty, especially because we're gonna make a trip up to Arizona to have Thanksgiving with our kids. Now, I wanna figure out a way to keep track of my blog and Instagram posts, and I always debate whether I want to do this digitally, which I can use an app that I have called Sensama, and it's an online planning tool. It's kind of a mix between a to-do list and a calendar, which I really love, but my husband's actually using it right now, and I don't know, I'm just more of an analog person. I like to write things down. So I'm gonna start keeping track of all of my stats again in one of my planners. Not sure which one yet, but for my blog planning thing, so like today I have to post a picture of this Andar wallet. I have to create a couple of videos for a couple of other brands, and I feel a little bit disorganized in that area right now. And as I get busier, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I thought about using my little traveler's notebook, and then I have this undated monthly calendar and an undated weekly calendar. So I thought about using them, but I don't think that's gonna work actually, because one, this monthly calendar is absolutely tiny, and I thought this weekly calendar, I don't know why I thought this, was gonna be like the weekly calendar in my standard TN, which has the week on one side and then grid on the other. I don't know why I was picturing it was gonna be like that. So I don't think this is gonna work for me, even though it would have been really cute to have with me all the time. So now the debate is on again. I used to use a bullet journal, and I would keep track of my stats kind of like this in a little grid, and then I drew out a bunch of monthly calendars. I just don't feel like I have the time or the energy for this right now. I already have a personal planner and a photography business planner, and now I need to figure out what to do with my social media, blogging, vlogging, and Instagram calendar. If you guys have any suggestions, what do you use? How do you keep track of it? I get tempted to try something like maybe one of my ring planners again, but I don't know if I have the focus and the energy right now to put together a whole system. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down below. But now I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this wallet picture and then some of my flip throughs for my reels. Before I get started on my reels and on my pictures, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I do with my hair after. So it's pretty dry now. So what I'll do is turn it upside down. And then I just kind of uncrunch all my curls so my hair is not all crunchy. And in about an hour or so, I'll probably get tired of my hair and my face, so I'll put it up in a little clip. But this is how my hair is so far, and it's so soft and feels so much healthier than it did when I was straightening it every day. I just have to get used to having curly hair. So, okay, let's get started. I'd get tired of my hair and my face. This video is not sponsored by Andar, but they are one of my favorite person wallet makers, and I purchased this about a year ago and I made a video on it, and I use this as my laptop bag. And if I'm traveling with no planners, I'll roll all my purse stuff in here, but it does house all of my laptop stuff. And because I work at home and don't want to get that feeling of being stuck in my office all the time, I'll go ahead and come out here to the living room or the dining room and work every once in a while. So now that I took the picture for the wallet, I'm gonna go ahead and edit it and prepare it so that I can have it go up on Instagram tomorrow. that is done now. I still have to tag it and do all of that good stuff, but I'll do it later because it is already 11:16 and my husband will probably come home around 12 and I'm beginning to get really hungry anyway, so I'll need to stop and eat. But since I'm doing 75 hard, you're supposed to drink a gallon of water a day. So after my breakfast, I usually will get 2 of these in, and it usually holds me over until lunch. There's 3 cups of water in here, 8 ounces, 32 ounces. So I'll usually drink basically 6 cups of water between breakfast and lunch, and it keeps me full. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a flip through of this planner now. I just recently started using this as a business planner and I love it. So let me get started on that now. All done with making a couple of reels. So it is 11:30 right now and I am so hungry. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just eat. Like I said, I already prepared my meal yesterday, so I'm just gonna pop it onto a plate and then put it in the microwave. And yeah, let me show you guys what I made for my meal prep for lunch this week. Here is my lunch all prepped and ready. I love having it ready so that I can just put it on a plate and put it in the microwave. And this is kind of, it's all packed in here. I have a little bit of brown rice at the bottom and a piece of salmon. And then what do I have? Asparagus, a leftover zucchini that we had, and some onions. And I baked all of this time around, and last time I air fried my salmon and my veggies. And I think I prefer them air fried, but this is still delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and microwave this and then sit down and have my lunch.